Welcome to episode 21 of Hardcore WoW Stoicism, where TeflonStoic attempts to make their level 60, playing Hardcore Warcraft, learning about Roman Stoicism and Roman virtue. Let's get to it.
Furious' later years as political purges and executions became commonplace.
Seneca.
These environments of distrust and paranoia shaped the political landscape that Seneca would later experience. Caligula, 37 to 41 AD. Caligula's reign was brief but notorious for its extravagance and cruelty. His erratic behavior and tyrannical rule led to the widespread unrest and his eventual assassination. During Caligula's rule, Seneca began his career in the public eye, gaining recognition for his rhetorical skills, although he narrowly escaped death due to the emperor's acknowledgement of Seneca's poor health. Claudius, 41 to 54 AD. Seneca's fortunes improved significantly under Claudius. He was appointed as a tutor to Nero, placing him at the heart of the imperial court. Claudius's reign was more stable, characterized by administrative reforms and territorial expansion. However, it was also plagued by court intrigues and the influence of powerful freedmen and women, such as the notorious Messalina and Agrippina the Younger. Nero, 54 to 68 AD. Nero's ascension marked the peak of Seneca's influence as one of the emperor's principal advisors. The early years of Nero's reign were relatively stable and prosperous, guided by Seneca and the Praetorian prefect Burrus. The scholar's Stoic principles initially influenced Nero's policies, but their relationship soared as Nero grew more autocratic. Seneca eventually sought to retire from public life, but the political environment became increasingly perilous. Exile. In 41 AD, Seneca was accused of involvement in a conspiracy against Emperor Claudius and exiled to the island of Corsica. This period of exile lasted 8 years and was a time of reflection and writing for him. He used this opportunity to delve deeper into Stoic philosophy, producing works that emphasized the importance of virtue and accepting fate. Return to power. With the intervention of Agrippina, Claudius's wife, who recalled him, Seneca returned from exile to tutor his son Nero. This role brought Seneca immense power and influence, allowing him to implement policies that reflected his Stoic ideals, such as reducing taxes and promoting public welfare. Fall from grace and forced suicide. Seneca's influence waned as Nero's rule became more tyrannical and erratic. Accusations of complicity in the Pisonian conspiracy, a plot to assassinate Nero, led to Seneca's downfall. Although the evidence against him was circumstantial, Nero demanded his death. In 65 AD, Seneca committed suicide, leaving behind a legacy of philosophical writings that continue to inspire readers. The duality of Seneca. Philosopher and statesman. Lucius Aeneas Seneca was a figure of remarkable duality, embodying the complex interplay between philosophical ideals and political realities. As a Stoic philosopher, Seneca devoted himself to pursuing wisdom, virtue, and ethical living. Yet, as a prominent statesman in the Roman Empire, he operated within a corrupt political landscape. Both Seneca's philosophical pursuits and his political responsibilities were a defining aspect of his life.
Have a good one.
His role as an advisor to Emperor Nero placed him at the epicenter of Roman power, where he wielded significant influence over imperial policy and governance. This position allowed him to implement Stoic principles on a grand scale, yet it also subjected him to the moral complexities of imperial politics. Seneca's writings reflect his struggle to maintain his Stoic ideals while fulfilling his public duties. He believed in the Stoic ideals of virtue, rationality, and living in accordance with nature, which he sought to apply in his guidance of Nero and his administration. Seneca advocated for policies that promoted justice, temperance, and the welfare of the Roman people. striving to steer Nero's reign towards stability and benevolence. Nonetheless, the realities of political life often demanded that he make pragmatic compromises. Seneca found himself entangled in the power dynamics of the Roman court, where ambition and self-interest frequently overshadowed moral considerations. As Nero's advisor, Seneca was involved in decisions that tested his philosophical integrity, such as dealing with court conspiracies and the machinations of influential figures like Agrippina the Younger. Seneca's letters often grapple with his ethical challenges, exploring themes of power, ambition, and the limits of personal influence. He reflects on the difficulty of maintaining virtue in a corrupt system, acknowledging the tension between his philosophical ideals and the compromises required by political life. These reflections offer valuable insights into the complexities of ethical leadership, illustrating the perennial struggle to reconcile moral principles with the demands of governance. Seneca's dual role as a public figure and private philosopher highlights the discrepancies between his teachings and his actions. While his philosophical writings advocate for simplicity, self-discipline, and ethical living, his position in the imperial court necessitated a lifestyle that often conflicted with these values. This philosopher's wealth and status as an imperial advisor often contradicted his Stoic teachings, which emphasized the importance of detachment from material possessions and external success. Critics of Seneca pointed to these inconsistencies, questioning the authenticity of his philosophical convictions. Still, Seneca addressed these criticisms directly in his writings, acknowledging the challenges of living up to Stoic ideals while operating within the constraints of political life. He argued that wealth and power were indifferent, neither inherently good nor bad, and that their moral value depended on their use. Seneca sought to use his influence and resources to promote the public good, even as he wrestled with the tension between his public role and private beliefs. Seneca remained committed to the core principles of Stoicism, striving to reconcile his philosophical ideals with the realities of his political duties. He was a man deeply engaged in self-examination, using Stoic practices such as reflection, meditation, and ethical reasoning to navigate the complexities of his life. Seneca's writings encourage readers to consider the interplay between personal values and public responsibilities, offering guidance on maintaining integrity and purpose when facing external pressures. By candidly exploring the discrepancies between his ideals and actions, Seneca provides a nuanced perspective on the human struggle for ethical consistency. Ultimately, Seneca's duality as a philosopher and a statesman underscores the timeless challenge of balancing ethical aspirations with practical realities. His reflections offer a valuable framework for understanding the complexities of leadership and the pursuit of virtue, inspiring readers to engage in thoughtful introspection and strive for moral excellence in their own lives. Philosophical background. Stoicism is a Hellenistic philosophy founded in the early 3rd century BC by Zeno of Citium. It emerged in Athens and quickly gained prominence as a school of thought that offered practical guidance for living a virtuous life. Stoicism emphasizes the development of self-control and fortitude as a means of overcoming destructive emotions. It is a philosophy designed for action, helping individuals navigate the complexities of life with wisdom and resilience. Stoicism teaches that the path to true happiness lies in living in accordance with nature and reason, which involves understanding the natural order of the universe and our place within it. We must recognize that we cannot control external events, but we can control our reactions to them. By cultivating a rational mindset and focusing on what is within our control, Stoics seek to achieve tranquility and inner peace. Core principles of Stoicism. 3 main pillars characterize Stoicism: ethics, logic, and natural philosophy. Each component is crucial in shaping the Stoic worldview and guiding individuals toward a virtuous life. Ethics. The Stoic approach to ethics revolves around living a life of virtue, which they see as the only true God. 4 cardinal qualities define virtue: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. For the Stoics, the ultimate goal is to achieve moral excellence by aligning one's actions with these virtues. They believe that external goods, such as wealth or fame, are inconsequential and do not contribute to true happiness. Logic. Logic is essential to Stoicism, as it provides the framework for clear thinking and rational decision-making. Stoics emphasize the importance of developing a disciplined mind capable of distinguishing between true and false judgments. This logical approach helps individuals avoid errors in reasoning and maintain clarity in their thoughts and actions. Natural philosophy. Stoics view the universe as a rational and interconnected whole, governed by the principle of logos, or divine reason. Understanding the laws of nature and accepting the inevitability of change is fundamental to Stoic philosophy. By recognizing that everything in the universe is subject to the natural order, Stoics cultivate an attitude of acceptance and adaptability. The pursuit of virtue and living in accordance with nature. Stoics believe that by aligning one's actions with nature, individuals can achieve a state of inner tranquility and contentment. Living in accordance with nature means acknowledging the limits of human control and accepting life's transient nature. Stoics teach that true freedom and happiness come from understanding what is within our power and what is not. By focusing on internal values rather than external circumstances, individuals can cultivate a sense of equanimity and resilience in the face of life's challenges. Stoic philosophy deeply influenced Seneca, permeating his writings and personal life. He demonstrates his commitment to Stoic ideals, offering practical guidance on applying these principles to everyday life. Seneca's integration of Stoic philosophy into his writings reflects his belief in the transformative power of Stoicism. His letters explore a wide range of topics, from the nature of happiness and the management of emotions to the ethical dilemmas of power and wealth. Throughout his correspondence, Seneca emphasizes the importance of virtue, rationality, and self-discipline as tools for achieving a fulfilling life. In his personal life, he endeavored to embody Stoic principles, striving to maintain composure and clarity amidst the pressures of political life. His philosophical reflections reveal a deep engagement with Stoic exercises, which he used to explore the moral complexities and challenges he faced as a statesman. Key figures and texts that influenced his thoughts. A rich tradition of Stoic thought and interactions with contemporary thinkers shaped Seneca's philosophical outlook. This section explores the key features and texts that influenced Seneca's development as a Stoic philosopher and how these influences manifest in his writings. The Stoic tradition that this figure inherited built on the foundational teachings of earlier philosophers who laid the groundwork for the school's principles and practices. These early Stoics provided the intellectual framework that Seneca would later expand upon in his letters. Zeno of Citium. Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism, established the school in Athens around the early 3rd century BC. Zeno's teachings emphasize living in accordance with nature, the importance of virtue as the highest good, and the development of self-control to achieve a tranquil life. Zeno's vision of Stoicism was one of practical philosophy, designed to help individuals live better lives through the cultivation of wisdom and virtue. Zeno's foundational ideas influenced Seneca, particularly the concept of living in harmony with nature. Zeno's emphasis on rationality and self-discipline is evident in Seneca's commitment to these principles. Chrysippus.
Hello, where would you like to
Chrysippus,
fly
a
to?
successor of Zeno, is often credited with systematizing Stoic philosophy and expanding its theoretical foundations. He greatly contributes to Stoic logic, ethics, and physics, solidifying the school's reputation as a major philosophical force. Chrysippus's work on logic, particularly his development of propositional logic, laid the groundwork for later philosophical inquiry. Seneca drew inspiration from Chrysippus's rigorous approach to Stoic doctrine, incorporating his logical precision and ethical insights into his writings. The emphasis on reason and the importance of clear thinking in Stoicism owes much to Chrysippus's influence. Seneca's letters reflect this intellectual rigor, as he encourages readers to cultivate a disciplined mind capable of distinguishing between true and false judgments. Posidonius. Posidonius was a later Stoic philosopher who integrated Stoicism with elements of Platonism and Aristotelianism. His work expanded the scope of Stoic philosophy to include topics such as natural science, ethics, and the psychology of emotions. Posidonius was known for his interest in the cosmos' interconnectedness and the individual's role within it. Posidonius' holistic approach to philosophy, which combined scientific inquiry with ethical reflection, inspired Seneca. This impact is evident in Seneca's discussions on the nature of the universe, the importance of understanding human emotions, and the pursuit of knowledge as a means to live a virtuous life. Seneca admired Posidonius' ability to synthesize diverse philosophical traditions, which resonated with his own efforts to apply Stoic principles to a wide range of topics. The Letters from a Stoic. Seneca's Letters from a Stoic is a collection of personal letters that provides an intimate glimpse into the application of Stoic philosophy in everyday life. Unlike a traditional philosophical treatise that systematically explores the theoretical concepts, these letters were practical, direct, and deeply personal. Written as a series of correspondences with Lucius Jr., a young Roman official and friend, the letters aim to offer guidance and insight into living a virtuous life grounded in Stoic principles. The format of these letters is key to understanding their unique character. Seneca wrote these letters to Lucilius, not as abstract discourses, but as personal reflections and advice meant to address specific issues and challenges faced by his correspondent. This epistolary form allows Seneca to discuss philosophy in a relatable and accessible manner, drawing on personal anecdotes, current events, and practical examples to illustrate his points. The conversational tone of the letters creates a sense of intimacy and immediacy that engages the reader. Seneca uses this to explore a wide range of topics, from the nature of happiness and the importance of self-discipline to the management of emotions and the acceptance of morality. By framing his philosophical reflections as personal advice, Seneca invites us to reflect on our own lives and consider how we can apply Stoic principles to our circumstances. This approach emphasizes the practical application of Stoicism, encouraging us to actively engage with philosophical ideals rather than passively absorb them. Written as correspondence with Lucilius Jr. Lucilius Jr., the primary recipient of Seneca's letters, was a Roman official with aspirations toward philosophical understandings and personal growth. Through his correspondence with Lucilius, Seneca seeks to mentor and guide him in the pursuit of wisdom and virtue. The letters address Lucilius's specific concerns and questions, offering practical advice on navigating life's challenges with a Stoic mindset. From discussions on the nature of friendship and the value of time to meditations on death and the fleeting nature of life, Seneca provides Lucilius with a comprehensive guide to ethical living.
You need something? Excellent.
This
recovery,
personalized
adventurer.
approach
You never
allows
thought I'd
Seneca
see these
to
tools
address
again.
the complexities
During the
of
last
human
Roman
experience,
invasion, we
offering
forged our
insights
iron
that remain
to make
relevant
bullets,
and
swords, and
applicable
armor.
to modern
We
readers.
sent word to Stormwind for a new shipment of
While
material.
the letters
but
are
abandoned
addressed to
Redridge
Lucilius,
Knoll,
Seneca
hijacked
clearly
caravan,
intended
and
them
ran
for
off
a
into the
broader
hills
audience.
behind Lakeshore.
Through
Now we're
his
coming up short on
correspondence,
supplies
Seneca
to get
aims to
this bridge
educate
rebuilt.
and
If
inspire
you could
readers
bring
from
5
all
iron
walks of
pikes
life,
and 5
encouraging
iron
them
adventurer,
to embrace
I'll
Stoic
make sure you
philosophy
reward.
as a
Now let's
means
get
of
to work.
achieving personal growth and fulfillment. He designs the letters as a resource for anyone seeking to cultivate inner
A
peace,
job well
resilience,
done,
and
adventurer.
integrity.
I know well the roads you had
These
to journey
are
to
an
procure this
educational
fine array of liquor.
offering
But my
readers a
patrons will be
thorough
happy once
introduction
again.
into
My
Stoic
wife is
philosophy
quite a
and its
seamstress.
practical
Please
application.
accept this cloak she made in return for your
He
services.
presents Stoicism as a pathway to self-improvement, urging readers to examine their beliefs, attitudes, and behaviors in light of Stoic principles. By providing concrete examples and actionable advice, Seneca empowers readers to take charge of their own development, fostering a sense of autonomy and purpose. Seneca's eloquent and persuasive writing encourages readers to aspire to greatness, not through external achievements, but through the cultivation of virtuous character. His reflections challenge readers to rethink their priorities and embrace a life of simplicity, humility, and
An enemy of Stormwind has taken up residence in the
Seneca's
eastern
primary
foothills of
aim was to
Redridge.
encourage
This
readers to
wicked
apply
villain
Stoic
uses the
philosophy
arcane
to
to
the
spread
challenges of
terror.
everyday life. He emphasizes the importance of practical wisdom, teaching that philosophy should be a guide to action rather than mere theoretical speculation.
The guide to
Through his
action.
letters, Seneca demonstrates how Stoic principles can be used to confront adversity, manage emotions, and fight meaning in even the most difficult circumstances. By addressing real-life issues and providing concrete strategies for dealing with them, Seneca offers readers a powerful toolkit for personal transformation. His letters inspire confidence in the ability to overcome obstacles and lead a life of purpose and fulfillment, grounded in the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy. Therefore, Letters from a Stoic is a masterful exploration of
Where
Stoic
would you like to
philosophy,
fly to?
presented in a personal and profound format.
Stay
Seneca's letters continue to resonate with readers, offering valuable insights into the art of living well and the pursuit of a virtuous life. Structure and style. Seneca's Letters from a Stoic is a collection of 124 letters that cover a wide range of topics, each shedding light on different aspects of Stoic philosophy and its application to everyday life. The structure of the letters allows Seneca to discuss various philosophical themes. Each letter stands alone as an independent piece of writing, addressing specific issues or questions raised by Lucilius or inspired by Seneca's own reflections. This enables readers to engage with the text at their own pace, selecting what resonates with their personal interests or current challenges. The letters cover an array of philosophical topics, including ethics. Seneca delves into the nature of virtue and the importance of living a morally upright life. He discusses the qualities that define a virtuous person, such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, and provides guidance in cultivating these virtues in oneself. Friendship. Seneca reflects on the value of friendship and the qualities that make for meaningful and lasting relationships. He emphasizes the importance of mutual respect, trust, and support, highlighting how friendship can be a source of strength and personal growth. Death. The letters frequently address the theme of morality, encouraging readers to confront the inevitability of death with equanimity and acceptance. Seneca explores how
You gotta be
awareness of
careful here.
morality can inspire a more purposeful and deliberate approach to life.
Bad people here.
The nature of happiness.
Mostly stitches.
Seneca examines the concept of happiness from a Stoic perspective, arguing that true happiness is not found in external possessions or achievements, but in living a life aligned with one's values and principles. He offers insights into how individuals can find contentment and fulfillment through the pursuit of virtual and self-mastery. This thematic diversity makes the letters a valuable resource for anyone seeking to understand and apply Stoic philosophy in their own life. This thematic diversity makes the letters a valuable
Thank you for
resource
making
for
the long
anyone
journey.
seeking to understand and apply Stoic philosophy
If
in
I
their
did
own
not
life.
know Magistrate Solomon
Each
personally,
letter provides
I
a
would say the
unique
man
perspective
About
on
to hit
challenges
20,
and opportunities
then
of
we'll
human
work.
experiences,
On
offering
Verigan's
timeless
fist.
wisdom that remains relevant in the modern world.
Most important thing.
Literary style and use of language. Seneca's written language is accessible and engaging, making complex philosophical ideas understandable and relevant to a broad audience. Seneca adopts a direct and conversational tone throughout his letters, creating a sense of intimacy and immediacy that draws readers into the text.
See you around.
This approach allows him to communicate his ideas in an approachable and compelling manner, breaking down complex philosophical concepts into clear, relatable insights. The conversational and dialectical style of the letters reflects Seneca's belief that philosophy should be practical and applicable to daily life. He writes to guide and mentor Lucilius, using straightforward yet profound language. Seneca employs a variety of rhetorical devices to enhance the impact of his writing and convey his ideas more effectively. He uses analogies, metaphors, and rhetorical questions to illustrate his points, making abstract concepts more tangible and memorable. These devices help clarify complex ideas and encourage readers to reflect on their own experiences and beliefs. In addition to rhetorical devices, Seneca frequently incorporates personal anecdotes and historical examples into his letters. He draws on his own life experiences and observations to provide concrete illustrations of Stoic principles in action. By sharing his personal reflections and challenges, Seneca offers readers a window into his own philosophical journey, making his teachings more authentic. The personal anecdotes also serve to humanize Seneca, highlighting his struggles and successes in applying Stoic philosophy to his own life. This transparency fosters a sense of connection and empathy with the readers, who may find inspiration and guidance in Seneca's candid exploration of his thoughts and experiences. Overall, the structure and style of these letters contribute to their enduring appeal and effectiveness as a philosophical guide. Seneca's ability to communicate complex ideas with clarity and elegance ensures that his
we're gonna have to kill
reflections
something.
continue to resonate with readers seeking wisdom and guidance in the pursuit
Oh,
of
boy.
virtuous
Here are
life.
some coins. Now excuse me. Something is amiss in Stormwind, and I must get to the bottom of it.
Themes and content of Letters from a Stoic. Seneca's Letter from a Stoic provide a profound exploration of the human condition, offering guidance on navigating life's challenges with wisdom, resilience, and integrity. This section examines some of the key themes in the letters, which continue to resonate with readers seeking personal growth and fulfillment. Key themes: the pursuit of virtue and self-improvement. One of the central themes in these letters is the pursuit of virtue and the continuous effort towards self-improvement. Seneca emphasizes that true happiness and fulfillment are achieved not through external achievements, but through the cultivation of inner virtue. He encourages readers to engage in self-examination and moral development, urging them to reflect on their actions, intentions, and character. Seneca believes that self-improvement is a lifelong journey, requiring constant
Level
vigilance
20.
and effort. He suggests to practice introspection,
take
identify
it.
their strengths and weaknesses, and strive to align their lives with Stoic
And
ideals.
now we have
Individuals can develop a
consecration,
strong moral character that serves as the foundation for a meaningful
which
life
will
by
put
cultivating virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance.
8.
According to Seneca, the pursuit of virtue involves the disciplined practice of ethical principles, leading to a state of inner harmony and contentment. He tells readers to focus on what is
put
within
that at
their
8.
control, letting go of concerns about external circumstances and societal
Oh,
expectations.
so good.
Through his letters, Seneca provides a roadmap for achieving personal excellence and living a life of purpose and integrity. The nature of death and impermanence. Seneca frequently addresses the theme of death and impermanence, inviting us to confront the inevitability of morality with acceptance and equanimity.
Equanimity.
He argues that an awareness of death is
We're
essential
gonna do the
for
Tome
living
of
a
Valor.
meaningful life, as it encourages us to prioritize what truly matters and make the most of the present moment. Our scholar believes we can achieve a sense of peace and wisdom by accepting the transient nature of life. He advises readers to
Where
view
would you
death
like to
not as
fight
something to be feared, but as a natural part of the human experience. This perspective allows one to let go of anxiety and focus on living virtuously, free from the fear of the unknown.
Enjoy the flight.
Seneca's reflections on morality are intended to inspire a sense of urgency and purpose, advising readers to live each day with intention and gratitude. By embracing the impermanence of life, individuals can cultivate a deeper appreciation for the present and foster a more profound connection to their values and priorities. The insignificance of wealth and status. A recurring theme in these letters is Seneca's critique of materialism and the pursuit of external validation. He challenges the notion that wealth, fame, and social status are essential for happiness, arguing that true fulfillment comes from within. Seneca emphasizes that material possessions and societal recognition are fleeting and do not contribute to genuine well-being. Seneca encourages readers to question the societal emphasis on wealth and status, advocating for a life of simplicity and self-sufficiency. He believes the relentless pursuit of material goods can lead to dissatisfaction and distraction from what truly matters. Instead, he advises individuals to focus on cultivating inner virtues and developing a sense of contentment independent of external circumstances. By rejecting the allure of materialism, Seneca invites readers to find fulfillment through personal growth and ethical living. His letters encourage people to reevaluate their priorities and seek meaning through character development and pursuit of wisdom. Dealing with emotions and maintaining composure. Seneca acknowledges the complexity of human emotions, such as anger, fear, and desire, and offers strategies for managing these emotions through reason and self-discipline.
Anger, fear, and
He advises
desire.
readers to cultivate a rational mindset, using reason as a tool to navigate emotional turbulence and maintain inner peace. He capitalizes the importance of self-awareness, encouraging individuals to recognize and examine their emotional responses. By understanding the root cause of their emotions, people can develop strategies for managing them effectively. Seneca also advocates mindfulness, encouraging readers to remain present and focus in the moment. Individuals can respond to challenges with clarity and composure by cultivating awareness and detachment, protecting themselves from the influence of irrational impulses. Through his letters, Seneca provides practical guidance on harnessing the power of reason to achieve emotional resilience and stability. His teachings help readers to develop the skills needed to face the complexities of life with grace and poise, fostering a sense of tranquility and balance. Stoic practices and exercises for personal growth. Seneca teaches us the importance of integrating Stoic principles into daily life through practical application, encouraging readers to engage actively with philosophy as a means of self-improvement and emotional mastery. Seneca's letters contain exercises aimed at cultivating resilience and emotional control. These practices are designed to help us develop the mental fortitude necessary to navigate life's challenges with equanimity and composure.
Equanimity.
Practical
It has been
exercises for
proven that the
developing
light
resilience and
But as
emotional
times grow
control.
more dangerous, it becomes important
Negative
to know what
visualization.
strength lies beneath the flesh.
One of the
When
key
demons,
exercises that
dragons, or
Seneca
any other
advocates
evil
is
influence
negative
your life,
visualization,
your mettle will be
or
tested.
premeditatio
Will you be
valor.
strong enough? Bravery,
This
regardless of the
practice
situation,
involves
is
mentally
as much a
rehearsing
part of
potential
paladinhood as the
challenges
light,
and
your
adversities
armor,
before
and your
they
weapon.
occur.
Protecting the weak
By
and not
envisioning
losing
worst-case
faith are two more
scenarios,
lessons you
people
must
can
master
prepare
while you
themselves
study in the
emotionally
Cathedral
and
of
mentally
Light.
for their difficulties,
You
reducing
wish
their
to petition
impact
me
when
for
they
a test of
arise.
valor. Splendid. There are many tasks throughout the city and surrounding lands
This
that hold much
exercise
challenge,
is intended
and
to
they could
build
use a man
resilience
with
by
more
familiarizing
This
oneself
test
with the
should not
possibility
be
of
taken
setbacks,
lightly.
thereby diminishing the
This,
fear
like
and
many
anxiety
things along our
associated
path, could
with
take
it.
our lives.
By
The church
confronting
always
potential
wishes to
challenges in
bolster its
advance,
ranks,
we
but
can
it
develop
understands the
strategies for
sacrifices
coping and
needed to
remain
ensure the
composed when
paladins
faced
serving
with
it are
unexpected
worthy.
events.
Are you prepared? Good. Your lack of hesitation is a sure sign that you are prepared.
Journaling and
to test
reflection.
yourself. So
Seneca places great
at the
emphasis
very
on the
ends of
practice of daily
Westfall's
journaling
longshore,
and
a small
reflection
house
as a tool
overlooks
for
the ocean.
self-examination.
There, a couple lives
Writing
the
about one's
Stillwells.
thoughts, actions,
Jordan's
and
an
emotions allows
incredible
people to
smith,
gain
and he's
insight
gone
into
to
the
Ironforge
behavior
to
and
meet with the
identify
dwarves for a
areas
while,
for
but
improvement.
this has left Daphne
This
his
practice
wife
encourages
alone
self-awareness and
unprotected.
fosters a
Reports
deeper
suggest that
understanding
the
of one's
Defias have all
motivations
but
and
taken over
values.
the area. Daphne
Through
needs
reflection,
some
people
protection
can
from
assess
the
their
villain.
adherence
Go
to
there.
Stoic principles, recognizing success and acknowledging areas where they have fallen short. This ongoing process of introspection promotes continuous growth and self-improvement, helping people align their actions with their philosophical ideals. Mindfulness and presence. Seneca encourages the cultivation of mindfulness and presence to maintain focus and clarity in the present moment.
Need help? Oh, a fellow
By
physician.
practicing
I would be
mindfulness,
glad
we
to
can
teach you
become
anything
more
that would
attuned
aid your
to our
journeys.
thoughts and emotions, allowing them to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. This exercise helps people cultivate emotional control by fostering a sense of detachment from external events and distractions. By remaining grounded in the present, we can make more deliberate choices and maintain a sense of inner peace, even amidst the chaos of daily life. Acceptance and amor fati. A central tenet of Stoicism that Seneca advocates is the acceptance of fate, or amor fati. This practice involves embracing the unfolding of events as part of the natural order and accepting what cannot be changed.
All right, everyone. Thank you for watching episode, I think, 21 of TeflonStoic. We're about to get our awesome hammer. We're all teed up for that. Next episode, we will do what we need to do, get Verigan's fist. Hope you learned something about Mormon virtue and Stoic philosophy. Be good, everyone.